We welcome very talented Miriam Borenstein, everybody. Let her hear
How about doing tonight? Give it up. Thanks. So I come from a multicultural background. My parents are Colombian. That's right, Sofia Vergara, Colombian. And I know what you're thinking when I walked on stage. She looks like Sofia Vergara, but her weight is distributed so differently. It's actually amazing how many times I say, oh, my parents are Colombian, and the response is, your parents were born in a university? Yes, my dad was born in the cafeteria and my mom in the library. And clearly you did not go to Columbia University. It's actually a great thing. I was bilingual growing up, so growing up I knew the animals in Spanish, so I knew that dog was perro, cat was gato, fish was pescado, and seal was foca. So just imagine the scene, my parents taking me to the zoo and I saw the seal and I'm like, Mama foca! Mama foca! Explain that to the little nice lady sitting on the bench. It wasn't pretty. I wasn't the only one who embarrassed my family. My family actually embarrassed me my entire life. I grew up mispronouncing everything. People would ask me directions to things and I'd be like, okay, you're gonna take the throughway to the Trogsneck Bridge, exit 33 and you're out. And they're like, what? I'd order things. I'd be like, hey, can I have the salmon with the vegetables? I'd say things like, I had so much willpower at the gym in the treadmill. And they're like, willpower on the treadmill? Do you have special needs? People thought I couldn't speak, I couldn't drink. It was real because of my parents, whatever. They even tried helping me with my homework, which was a disaster. I'd come home from first grade and be like, hey, my teacher taught me how to write an English sentence. So my homework was write an English sentence using the colors green, pink, and yellow. And I'd be like, Dad, can you help me out here? And my dad would be like, sure, let me see. So he looks at it, he goes, okay, write the following. The phone go green, green, I pink it up and I go yellow. And I was placed in resource room for the rest of my school career. I'm also Jewish, which is, Jews in the house, great. Happy post-Shabbat. Everything about being Jewish is great. It's fantastic. The only downside about being Jewish is Christmas. You come to the mall and everything's ready for Christmas. And I remember as a kid being like, hey, look, there's a big rabbi in a red suit. I want to sit on his lap. It's not a rabbi, that's Santa Claus. Right, who's Santa Claus? Well, he gives presents to all the Christian children. I want to keep Christmas! Please, Mom, Dad, can we keep Christmas? No, we're Jewish. Please! No, we're Jewish. Please! No! Finally, my parents got so fed up with me, they were like, Mir, get in the car. So they put me in a van, drove me to the local church in my hometown where there's a big cross there with a Jesus hanging on it, and they said, Mir, see that? It's what happened to the last Jew who asked for Christmas. So I was in resource room and religiously traumatized. So life's been pretty good though, I started dating and I actually recently went to a really wonderful romantic location, hospital cafeteria. And I know what you're thinking. She's dating the Jewish doctor. I wish. I would have even settled for a male nurse. He was an accountant. And it was really awkward when the person leans over next to you and goes, is your loved one okay? And I'm like, I'm actually on a date. So that didn't work out. But it wasn't as bad as my last date, who I got set up with this guy. It was no other way to describe him, surfer dude. He'd call me and be like, hey, how's it hanging? How's it hanging? Want to rock it out on Tuesday? I really don't want to rock anything out with you on Tuesday. And he said, well, I'll pick you up. So he picks me up, gets in the car, and he goes, whoa! What is the funniest thing that happened to you on a date? So I'm like, caught so off guard. I don't know what's the funniest thing that happened to you on a date. Right now! Why? Because I just split my pants. Now, when somebody tells you they split your pants, your eyes go right there. How's it hanging, buddy? So dating's not working out so well either, but at least I am thankful for the fact that I'm a teacher. I teach high school kids. Any teachers in the house? Okay. Starting teaching, I was really excited, really passionate, going to mold the minds of the next generation. After a couple of years of doing it, we're all screwed. The only thing that they were helpful for was actually the other week I was in the restroom in school, and I forgot I had my phone in my back pocket, and I'm about to do my business, and I hear plop, and I'm like, wait, I didn't start going, so I didn't really know what that was. And I turn around, and oh no, my cell phone's in the toilet! So I pick it up, and I'm freaking out, I don't know what to do, and I'm embarrassed, and I confide in one of the students, what happens if by accident your cell phone's in the toilet? They're like, oh, rice. So I'm like, okay, A+, it actually works, unbelievably. They make some good points, though, in class. I teach a philosophy elective, and we talk about the afterlife a little bit, and, they say, Ms. Borenstein, there must be an afterlife, because everyone who's died hasn't come back. All right, that's a smart kid right there. Teach them sometimes a Jewish tradition that if you're actually involved in matchmaking and you make 3 matches, you go straight to heaven. So not to brag, but I made 2 of my own. And at the engagement party of my friend, someone said to me, hey, one more, straight to heaven. And I'm like, no, not for me. So they're like, why not? So I said, when I die, I want to be with my friends. So I was in resource room, religiously traumatized, and I have no friends. I'm doing well here. Recently in the news, people actually have been talking about arming teachers with guns. Just think everyone should, relax and think about that a little bit, because the other day, if we had our guns, the other day my kids asked me, they're like, hey, Ms. Moran, I got a question. Yeah, you in the back. Why aren't you married? So, gotta wonder about if this is really the best thing to do. Anyways, you guys have been a great audience. Thanks so much. Have a great night.